Let me ask you something. Do you know where you will be in 5 years? Not where you hope to be, not where you wish you were. Where you will actually be based on your current trajectory? If you cannot answer that question with absolute clarity, you are drifting. Napoleon Hill spent 20 years studying the most successful people in history. He interviewed over 500 millionaires. He analyzed the habits, the mindsets, the philosophies of the wealthiest and most accomplished people of his era. And what he discovered was that every single one of them had one thing in common. They had a definite purpose. They knew exactly what they wanted. They were not drifting. The rest of the world? The 99% who never achieve anything significant? They are drifting. They are floating through life without a compass, without a destination, without any real direction. They wake up, react to whatever comes, consume whatever is put in front of them, and go to sleep wondering why nothing ever changes. They are drifting, and drifting is the fastest way to nowhere. But here is the truth that will change everything. Drifting is not a personality trait. It is not bad luck. It is not something that happens to you. Drifting is a choice. It is the choice to let others decide your direction. It is the choice to let the algorithm set your agenda. It is the choice to let circumstances determine your fate. And until you stop drifting, you will never be in control of your own life. Part 1. What drifting really is. Most people think drifting is just being a little lost, a little uncertain, a little unfocused. But drifting is far more dangerous than that. Drifting is the absence of definite purpose. It is the absence of a clear destination. And when you have no destination, you will never arrive anywhere worth arriving. Napoleon Hill said that a drifting person is like a ship without a rudder. The wind and the currents will take it wherever they want. It will never reach any port of significance. It will spend its entire existence at the mercy of forces it does not control. This is not just a metaphor. This is how human beings actually function. When you have no clear purpose, your brain does not know what to filter for. Your reticular activating system has no instructions. It cannot bring you opportunities because it does not know what opportunities to look for. It cannot help you make decisions because it does not know what decisions align with your goals. You're literally operating without a compass. And into this void steps the algorithm. When you have no direction, something will always fill the gap. The algorithm will decide what you see. The media will decide what you think. Advertisers will decide what you want. Your friends will decide what you do. You will not be living your life. You will be living the life that others have chosen for you. This is drifting, and it is destroying you. Part 2. How you learn to drift. You were not born drifting. Children have natural purpose. They want things. They pursue things. They are relentless in their pursuit. Watch a child learn to walk. They fall 100 times. They do not stop. They do not question. They do not drift. They have a definite purpose, and they pursue it with everything they have. So what happened? What did you lose that? When did you start drifting? It happened slowly. It happened through 1,000 small choices. It happened every time someone told you to be realistic. Every time someone said your dreams were impractical. Every time you traded your own direction for someone else's approval. It happened when you started consuming instead of creating. When you started reacting instead of acting. When you started following instead of leading. And then came the algorithm. And the algorithm made drifting comfortable. It filled every gap with content. It gave you endless entertainment to fill the void. It made it easy to forget that you had no direction. It made it easy to distract yourself from the uncomfortable truth that you're going nowhere. Now you wake up and the first thing you do is reach for your phone. You scroll. You consume. You react. You drift. And by the end of the day, you have moved nowhere. You have created nothing. You have taken no step toward any real destination. And you go to sleep promising yourself that tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow is the same. Because drifting does not stop on its own. Drifting must be stopped deliberately. Part 3. The cost of drifting. What does drifting cost you? Everything. It costs you your time. Every day you drift is a day you never get back. A day you could have used to build something, to learn something, to become something. Gone. Forever. It costs you your potential. You have gifts that no one else has. Talents that are uniquely yours. A contribution that only you can make. but drifting keeps those gifts buried. You will die with your music still inside you because you never had the direction to let out. It costs you your purpose. You have a reason for being here, a destiny that has been calling your name since before you were born. But drifting drowns out that call. It fills your ears with noise so you cannot hear your own soul. It costs you your future. Where will you be in 5 years? If you're drifting, you'll be exactly where you are now. A little older, a little more tired, a little more regretful. The drift does not lead anywhere new. It keeps you in the same place, year after year, decade after decade. Napoleon Hill said that drifting is the primary cause of failure. Not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, not bad luck. Drifting, the absence of definite purpose. The failure to decide what you want and commit to getting it. Part 4. How to stop drifting. Stopping the drift is simple, but simple is not easy. Step 1. Decide. You cannot stop drifting until you decide where you are going. You must choose a destination, not a vague destination, a specific one. Write it down. Say out loud. Commit to it. Napoleon Hill said that a definite purpose is the starting point of all achievement. Not a vague wish, not a hopeful dream. A definite purpose. Clear, specific, written. What do you want? Not what your parents want. Not what your friends want. Not what the algorithm tells you to want. What do you want? Answer that question, and you have taken the first step out of the drift. Step 2. Anchor. Once you have a destination, you must anchor yourself to it. Read your purpose every morning. Visualize it every day. Feel the emotions of already having achieved it. Anchor yourself so deeply that nothing can pull you off course. The drift will try to pull you back. The algorithm will try to distract you. Your old habits will try to reclaim you. You must be anchored. You must have your purpose so deeply embedded in your mind that it becomes the default setting of your brain. Step 3. Navigate. Now that you have a destination and you're anchored to it, you must navigate. Every day, you must ask yourself, is what I am doing right now moving me toward my purpose? If yes, continue. If no, stop. This is how you navigate. This is how you stay out of the drift. Most people never ask this question. They drift through their days, doing whatever comes, reacting to whatever appears. You will be different. You will navigate. You will choose. You will direct. Step 4. Protect. You must protect your direction. The world will try to pull you back into the drift. The algorithm will try to distract you. People will try to convince you that your purpose is unrealistic. You must protect your direction like a mother protects her child. This means setting boundaries. This means saying no to things that do not serve your purpose. This means eliminating distractions. This means guarding your attention. You are no longer drifting. You are sailing, and sailing requires vigilance. Part 5. The promise. What happens when you stop drifting? What awaits you on the other side? You will have direction, not the vague sense that you should be doing something. A clear, specific, undeniable direction. You will know where you are going, and knowing where you are going is half the battle. You will have momentum. Drifting keeps you stuck. Direction creates movement, and movement creates momentum, and momentum creates results. Once you start moving toward your purpose, things begin to happen. Opportunities appear. People show up. Doors open. You will have fulfillment. Not the empty fulfillment of consumption. The deep fulfillment of creation, of building, of becoming. You will go to bed each night knowing that you moved closer to your purpose, and that knowing is worth more than any amount of entertainment. You will have freedom. Drifting is slavery. It is being controlled by forces you do not see. Direction is freedom. It is choosing your own path. It is becoming the captain of your own ship. And once you have tasted that freedom, you will never go back to drifting. Part 6. The invitation. You have been drifting long enough. You have spent enough days going nowhere. You have wasted enough of your potential. You have heard the call of your purpose long enough. It is time to stop drifting. Napoleon Hill said that the world has a way of making way for the person with a definite purpose. The world will part for you like the Red Sea parted for Moses. Not because you are special, because direction creates its own momentum, because purpose attracts its own resources, because when you know where you are going, The world conspires to help you get there. But you have to decide. You have to choose. You have to stop drifting and start sailing. This is the moment. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Now. Decide what you want. Write it down. Commit to it. Anchor yourself to it. Navigate toward it. Protect it. The drift ends today. I will see you on the other side.